Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I know that I announced a couple weeks ago that I was going to be posting this and I wanted you to share along in my journey. And it's not just my journey this summer along the Colorado Trail, but more so a little bit of my backstory in my journey to getting to this place in life. So, my hope is to inspire you, to encourage you, and to just share with you if you are unable to get out on the trail or unable to be active, to just share in some of the beautiful sights I get to see. But a little bit of backstory. I won't go like all the way back to the nitty gritty, but I moved out to Denver about 4.5 years ago. And I did that around my 50th birthday. So turning 50 to me was like graduating from high school all over again, but knowing what I wanted to do with life. Now, I'm not going to say that I have my plan perfectly planned out and everything, but right, you reach an age, some of us younger, some of us later in life, where you realize you've been living life for everyone else's ideals around you, and they're not your idea of your perfect purpose or passion for life. So I had been coming out to Denver several times a year to visit my daughter who was out here in college. And every time I came out, I asked myself, why am I going back? I love it here. And where I was living previously, right? A lot of people love it there. It's Upper Michigan, it's beautiful. But I was just never truly happy in my surroundings. It wasn't the people. It was more so the resources and the opportunities. And it just wasn't where I was supposed to be. So finally, when I turned 50, I came out to Denver for a birthday trip. And when I stepped into the airport, I heard a sure voice that said, "This is your home and this is where you're supposed to be." So that was it. I was convicted at that very moment, and I decided I was moving out here, and I did not change my mind. So, fast forward, right? There was a lot of steps in moving out here. I'll share that with you if you want to know more about that. I'm going to have some upcoming stuff that will dig into that a little bit deeper. But coming out here, my goal was to immerse myself in the opportunities and the adventures that I was so excited for. So when I got out here, I started hiking and I told myself that I would hike a different trail as often as possible and really take advantage of the resources and opportunities that I had right in front of me. So I did that. And then, of course, like with anything, right, you can get a little bit absorbed into work and all of that. So my second year out here, did I hike? Yes. Was it as frequent? Not as much as year one. But then last summer, I got out and I met a lot of new people. I joined a new networking group. Um, but I refocused on finding a new trail every opportunity I could so that I wasn't repeating trails. There's nothing wrong with that. I do have my favorites that I go back to, but at every opportunity that I can, I want to just immerse myself in the beauty and the opportunities around me. And there's so many trails to explore. You can never get bored. So, along with meeting new people and amazing people in this networking group, I discovered more information about locations and places, and the Colorado Trail came up. And my friend said to me, I've been on some guided Colorado Trail hikes. They're super cool. I got online, I looked at it. They'd have like 4 or 5 day guided trips, very reasonably priced. But the more I thought about it, I thought, I know enough people that I really don't need a guided hike, right? I can find someone who will want to overnight backpack with me. So that led to, and I truly believe in speaking things into existence, and what you think about, you bring about. So I ended up meeting a group of women in the Colorado Trail section Facebook group um, that were looking for a group of women who would be interested in hiking this summer. And they were all coming out in August. The one lady in particular who wanted to finish hiking the Colorado Trail in August. So I was so excited because I was like, yes, my opportunity to get out on the trail and have other people with me so I wasn't alone. But from there, I met more wonderful people. And Jen and Katrina, who I will be starting to hike with in May, they are local, live close to me. And so we've started hiking, and I can't wait in May to hit the Colorado Trail for the first time for a 5-day, 4-night, overnight backpacking trip. I can't through hike the entire trail because I have that work thing that I still do. But I'm so excited to start, I'll call it segment hiking, because I'm going to be able to do more than one section at a time. So I'll do, a couple of long weekends, a couple of overnights, but knocking out those sections. I would love to do the whole trail this year. I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm going to try my best, but with the ultimate goal of, in the next 5 years, being able to through hike it from beginning to end. So this channel, like I said, I want to inspire, I want to share, and I also want to talk about like gear and what I learned and how I got there and that kind of thing. So first and foremost, I want to thank you for finding your way here. Please hit subscribe. I look forward to sharing more with you along the next, I think we're at 38 days or 37 days until we hit the trail. So I will be sharing at least weekly, maybe a couple times a week, to get you caught up to speed on how I pulled together my gear, how I made my selections, things that I learned since I decided I was going to do this. And along the trail, of course, recording video, recording things that I've learned, gear that I might change out, things that I would do differently. But everything from recipes to gear to prep to training to get ready for this, I'll be sharing it all. So I look forward to sharing this adventure with you, and I thank you for joining me here to check it out.